When watching an sport anime, what does an viewer want? Cool characters, fun to watch rivalry between teams, exciting tournaments. This show has all of them. Burning Kabaddi is a manga series written and illustrated by Hajime Musashino, which was later adapted into an anime series in 2021, of which there is season 1, which consists of 12 episodes. Despite being an above average show, it couldn't gain much exposure and slowly died out in the shadows of other new generation anime and manga. In today's video, we'll tell you why Burning Kabaddi is worth your time. In most of the sport related manga and anime, we see that the main character has been playing the particular sport that the show is about since his or her childhood days, but here it's different. Tatsuya Yoigishi is known as an unstoppable football player during his middle school days, but because of certain circumstances, he leaves the world of football forever and decides to live his high school life away from all kinds of sports while focusing on a much more cooler thing, live streaming. But irony, his sweet plan gets thrashed with the arrival of Nokin High School Kabaddi team, which forces him to join their club. With this, Yoigishi enters the fierce world of Kabaddi. Before he realized, Kabaddi became an sport which Yoigishi decided to devote himself to the fullest, and his thinking entirely changed regarding sports after that. In addition to being a show about a very underrated sport, it also serves an engaging and intense plot for its audience to dive on, which distinguishes it from the crowd. It is that type of show that you never get bored of watching, despite of what it is about. Writing. Mainly of characters, their character development and backstories are truly top-notch in this show. Just by consuming it for a while, a viewer can easily notice that the author has worked a lot on these factors and has improved them with time. Unique backstories and steady character development is truly a treat for the audience, alongside the characters from which you can't decide a favorite one because of their diverse traits. The way a character evolves from the time they were first introduced to later on in the story is truly magnificent. My favorite character development was of Mitsumi Hokuto. The way he was portrayed in the beginning and then decides to change himself and defend the code without relying on Shinji Date was fun to see. Alongside this, I loved their friendship and desire to win and lead their juniors during practice and other matches. Every sport related show should do homework regarding this aspect, and Burning Kabaddi hasn't slack off at all. Every now and then we get to see humorous scenes that makes us burst out laughing, and it maintains the pace of the show when we are seeing constant intense Kabaddi matches. In every show, more humorous content we consume, more we feel like we are connected with the characters, and that's the case with this show as well. As I had mentioned earlier, this show has everything that a viewer demands while watching an sport related show. If you had to take my advice, watch it. It will not go in vain. You will be engaged throughout the series and won't even realize when did it really end. Alongside all these positive aspects, it also has exciting Kabaddi battles between equally strong teams and awesome cliffhangers that won't let you sleep at night. Obviously, the main cast has some plot armor like any other show, but comparatively, Burning Kabaddi is balanced in this aspect as well. In fact, Nokin High School Kabaddi team experiences defeat so many times that it becomes a motivation for juniors to win tournaments for their team and their seniors, since it will be their last tournament. And seniors also denies to lose again. Other factors like animation, soundtrack and art style are also up to the point. Some people complain that Kabaddi chants sounds cringe and many important rules are introduced really late in the story, but I don't think that's really a problem because its positive aspects surely overweights them. Overall, this is a really great series and I will suggest it to all of you. Even if sport related shows are not your cup of tea, give this awesome show a chance and I promise you won't regret it. It is really short, so you can binge watch it or read it. So later on, if you get to manage little time from your busy schedule for some quality series, then Burning Kabaddi is one of your options. Let's support hidden gems like this and show our full support to them so that they also get the limelight they deserve. We shouldn't let more underrated shows fade away with time. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for your precious time. Hope you have a great day. See ya.